Hey, this is Marks Washington from MTC Media. So we all know this college basketball season has become one giant um, Coach K love me party. But that party was spoiled a little bit the other night when on Saturday night when North Carolina beat Duke in Coach K's last game in Cameron. Um, Duke continues to be an embarrassment of riches on the recruiting trail, even with Coach K heading out the door. Heck, Coach K still has enough power to determine who's going to coach and who's he can still bully you off a coaching job. Just ask Tommy Amaker. But the storybook ending for Coach K is the national championship. But if you really look at it, that sub storybook ending was to win his last game with all his former players in there, all the ESPN stuff, all the ACC network stuff, all of the ceremonies and stuff like that. And you know what? North Carolina didn't let that happen. This is the same Tar Heel team that they beat by 20 in in Chapel Hill. That's been the issue for North Carolina. The issue for North Carolina has been, despite having over 20 wins, being in the top four of the ACC alive this season, everyone and their mom have tried to keep them out the NCAA tournament. As bad losses piled up, people started talking about Hubert Davis's job. There was a 17-point loss to Tennessee, 29-point loss to Kentucky. Miami was 28 points. Wake Forest was 22 points. But you know what? The story of this game between North Carolina and Duke was Hubert Davis and how this team has grown throughout the season. Give Hubert same credit, have that same energy that you had when you were killing him. He's trying to forge an identity that's going to be different than Roy Williams. You're not going to see the Carolina secondary break be the basis of everything, two bigs and all this sort of stuff. He's been trying to morph this team into his vision on the highest stage as the season is going on as a first-year head coach. And I don't think people understand how difficult it is to actually do that. It's the reason why Davis was the true headline on Saturday. Amid all the criticism, people just have not seen the growth. And we can start with Armando Bacot, who came to North Carolina with questions about his motor. Can he go hard? Can he go hard? And under Roy Williams, there are at times you just wonder, like, man, this guy look so lazy, so lethargic. Play hard 2 possessions, take the next 3 possessions off. All that maturation process has continued under Hubert, especially when you consider losing Kessler, the transfer. It's been impressive. It's been impressive what Armando Bacot's been able to do under the tutelage of Hubert Davis. Same thing with Caleb Love. Caleb Love was a walking bad shot decision. Again, putting RJ Davis back there with him more. And by the way, RJ Davis is the silent assassin. Putting him back there more with Caleb Love, taking that Mary ball handler situation from Love on multiple possessions. It goes back and forth, but RJ, especially the Duke game, controlled it more than Caleb did. And look what has happened. Again, Caleb Love has developed into this player that's a lot more dependable, a lot more efficient. That happened under Davis. So, that happened just in one season, throughout the season, like I said, on the greatest stage. So for all the killing of Hubert Davis, all the North Carolina is not or should not be in the NCAA tournament, which, by the way, they're going to be in the NCAA tournament. Finished third in the ACC, 20-plus wins. I know they have a 2-7 record against Quad 1, but they have the road win over Duke. They're going to be there. And all this stuff that Hubert took all year, at least give a few minutes and say that he was the story. He was the story on Saturday night. Not Coach K's love me party, not Chris Carrawell acting classless and not shaking Hubert Davis's hand in the handshake line, what everyone told me is over the last few weeks, which is so sacred to college basketball. Hubert Davis has done something that I didn't know I'd see in my lifetime. And though the situations are a little bit different, they're similar enough for this. When I was a kid, John Thompson II shut down Manley Fieldhouse up at Syracuse, and he let everyone know he shut it down when Georgetown beat Syracuse. Man, it might not be as contentious as that, but Davis shutting down Duke and Coach K's celebration, boy, that ranks up there. So Hubert, hey man, I'm giving you your flowers today, buddy. This is Marcus Washington.